Okay, hopefully this is going to work. All right. So a little bit of a Savage update here. There's going to be a new engine coming for this truck. Well, used but new to me. This XTM is going to a friend of mine in Oregon, probably next month. And, well, he wants it for whatever he wants to do with it, but that's up to him. And my buddy Jake at Island Hobbies in Vancouver, Washington, is sending me a Pico 26. Big block to put in here with a nice fancy purple cylinder head. And I am sending him that box of stuff right there. Anyways, so I got a few new parts in for this thing. I'll show you what those are. Did order... Oh, this is fucking... Oh, I guess I can't friggin' swear because I'm going to offend somebody. Gotta be careful with that one. Sheesh, people these days. Whatever happened to people? I remember like 5 years ago when people like weren't offended by absolutely everything you do and say. Whatever happened to that? Whatever happened to those good people? Not saying that nobody's bad, but I mean, come on, like, you know, welcome to the real world. Sorry, but I'm not trying to say anyone's a dick, but come on. Anyways, so I bought a high-tech servo. It is a part number... Oh, okay, I'll just read it because you guys won't be able to see it. Oh, there it is. HS 645MG. These are really good servos. They're a little bit pricey, but I bought it to match the one that was already in here. And for whatever reason, I guess every RC manufacturer likes to change the splines on their servos because this one has a bigger spline than this one, and that way... or that means my throttle doesn't work. Piss me off. So I have to maybe find an adapter or something like that. But aside from that racket, we got some other new parts. I got these here. These are the cup joints that go on the transmission, back and forth, or well, front and back. I ordered 2 sets of these, thinking they'd be the same for the front and rear differentials as well. Apparently they're not, so I had to reorder another set because, oops, well, here, I'll show you guys in a second what I'm talking about here. There's 6mm and 8mm ball cups for this truck that fit between this drive shaft. This drive shaft goes to the front end. So the reason why I'm replacing these ball cups on here is because, well, they are slightly worn out. As you can see, there's stupid friggin' thing won't focus. Anyways, you guys get the idea. So those are the center ones, and here's the here's the one off the front end. As you can see, it's pretty friggin' chowdered. So which ones were they? Yeah, okay, so there's these ones here. So one goes in the front like that, and then I thought, okay, well, these 6mm ones will fit the front differential. Well, no, they don't. There's an 8mm, which are these ones, so they have a bigger socket or whatever you want to call it. So I had to order a set of those, and the part number for those was where's that plastic bag? Oh, here it is. Here's the ones for the 8mm. 8x19 cup joints. There's the part number. That's for the differentials, front and back, for the Savage 25. And then the center ones are this part number. 6x13x20. So, that's cool. Anyways, got myself receiver and battery pack. The battery pack I'm going to be using is a Venom 1600 milliamp. Those are pretty much what I run in everything. I have a, well, I don't know where the hell it is, but I have some kind of crazy brain charger that freaking charges basically anything. So, charges everything but my cell phone pretty much. So we're gonna get into that and probably take that guy out so it doesn't fall over. But let me know if you guys want to see like a teardown, like a look inside video on this XTM. because it'll take me like no time at all to take it apart if you guys want. I might end up doing one anyways. But also this truck has a really big heavy steel spur gear, which I thought was nice. It's not fuel in there, that's just some methanol in there cleaning up the junk. But as you can see, there's one of the cup joints right there, and obviously you can see how destroyed and worn out it is. Anyways, I'm going to take these apart and I'll get back to you in a few minutes. Okay. Got the old front one off, and got the front center one off. That was there, now there's two new ones there. So there was a new front one, or front transmission piece, and well, you can't really see it, but it's in there. Anyways, so those are both in there. Now I just got to do the rear ones. I'm not going to bother doing these on camera because they're a freaking pain in the ass to get at. And since my swearing offends people, you probably wouldn't want to hear what I'm about to say. Anyways, chime back in when the other ones are in. Alright. So the new drive cups are in, front and back. Just so you know, if you're going to do this yourself, it's a friggin' pain in the ass, like it is. It takes patience, especially with the front one, because it's really hard to get in there. And these transmissions are not easy to take out or put back in. I wasn't going to do that on video because it would probably take me an hour and a half just to do that. And I don't have fast forward, so recently just got my phone fixed. Well, kind of fixed. So now I can actually pause and play and, well, you know what I mean. Pause my videos while I'm working on stuff. So what we got here is this one. Came from here, the front. This one came out of the back, which is that side. As you can see, it's pretty well euchred. It's just NFG. It's amazing how that can happen. I guess, you know, these engines do produce quite a bit of power. This is a new one, so we're going to save that guy for a spare, although I have an extra set there anyways. And then we have our front, which is particularly bad. The one that's in the disc brake here is actually in really good shape. It doesn't even have that much wear on it at all. So I didn't decide to take that one apart. I'm actually have a new disc brake on order and a steel disc brake holder, which also has the slot through the center. So I'm going to replace that at a later date. And get rid of this kind of like, it's one of these with like a plastic sleeve that goes around it with a hex, and then your carbon or whatever composite material that brake disc is made out of sits on top of that. So that's kind of how that works. But as you can see, it's looking a little janky and a little farked, so it's time to replace that with a new one. So it should hopefully be here hopefully this week, and then I can do a little bit of work on that. But, yeah, so basically the radio receiver I'm going to be using, it's a pretty random video, guys, but whatever. I mean, like I said, I'm actually able to pause and play and stuff now, which is pretty cool, where I wasn't able to before. So I'm going to be using a FlySky. Oh, for frick's sakes. You guys can read that or not. Anyways, the radio that I use is this one, because I have had people ask me before what I use, and it's a FlySky FS-GT2. It's a good radio. I mean, like, I've never had any problems with it. It was, I think, 45 bucks Canadian or something like that, and it has all your trim settings and all that fun stuff, and it takes AA's, unfortunately, but I have rechargeables. Yeah, other than that, I mean, I can run, well, let's see, I have this truck, all of my RC10 GTs, my RS4, and my Firestorm all in the one radio. And that sure beats the hell out of having freaking 10 different radios to run 10 different vehicles. So, makes life a little easier. And another thing, if you guys haven't noticed, the Novarossi 28's gone. Finally off my freaking kitchen counter. My buddy Perry that owns it came past on the weekend, and he brought the bearings. This is why I was having my phone fixed. And I was unfortunately not able to get a video of me putting the bearings back in, but you guys have seen me put bearings in lots. So nothing special there, but that engine should be making a comeback one of these days. And obviously the HPI Baja, you guys already saw that and whatnot, so I guess just a little bit of a random Savage update video, whatever, 10 minutes here. So also getting a new pipe. I was supposed to be getting a carbon fiber pipe, but my buddy didn't have one that was going to fit my truck, unfortunately, and the other guy had one, but he wanted like 140 bucks for it, which really sucked. But anyways, there she be. It's got new drive cups in it. I just got to screw in with the electronics a bit, and the engine and all that kind of stuff should be here probably, well, it's being shipped out today, so probably next week. So when I'm shipping that box that says Ukraine on it, it's going to Vancouver, Washington, so, and it's full of good things that Jake likes. Anyways, cheers guys, talk to you later.